TVweb.com.
They came from different places, different worlds, but they all came with the same purpose: to fight.
When we talked on the phone, I was curious about also some the signature stuff. Like, what kind of will there be a lot of these signature moves from the characters past, or is it?
There will be very specific ones. Just want to make sure that it wasn't too much of a showcase, but did want to highlight certain signature moments and make sure that they had impact. Because if it was just all a bunch of different throwbacks to the game, then it wouldn't be special anymore. So we really chose our moments, one to do Scorpion Spear or Sub-Zero Blast Ice, just so that not 5 times in one fight, So yeah, you'll definitely see a lot of signature stuff, but very, very cautiously taken care of. Yeah.
Now, is stuff like that, is that challenging from an effects perspective, that especially when you're turning these around so quick? I mean, is getting the ice for Sub-Zero or some of these other the fire maybe for the is that kind of challenging just to turn around so quick?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think this is a pretty effects heavy series, and we kind of run up against certain time walls where you just kind of have to go, we're done. We can't, because you can tweak a shot forever. There's so many different versions you can do, and everyone has an idea of what it should look like, etc. But at one point you gotta kind of stop and say it looks good and move on. But yeah, it's a challenge. You got a whole team working on effects, and there's never enough time.
Now I was also curious about the with the backstories of the characters. Will they lead up to do they lead up right to the game? Is this something like that?
They're all origin stories that give you insight to what's at stake for them, the personal relationships, why they even want to join the tournament. Mm-hmm. So all of them kind of give you individual storylines with all the iconic characters that lead up to them going to the tournament or being invited to the tournament. So you kind of get a sense of why they're all there, what they're all fighting for, what's at stake, etc.
It's a lot, even in the games themselves, even going back to the old Genesis ones, there's a lot of Easter eggs, even there's fatalities, but you also have the babalities and fatalities and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Did you guys shoot any stuff like that for maybe DVD extras or?
No, we didn't shoot any of that kind of stuff. Just we wanted to really make sure it was about the story, and if it didn't make sense, that we didn't try to force it. Because at the end of the day, each one of these things have to tell a good story, and it has to engage people who don't know what Mortal Kombat is, and we took that pretty seriously.
So as far as are all the episodes set to debut on Machinima after this thing? Or?
Yes, they're all going to be airing on Machinima, and starting tomorrow it'll be 1 a week. So the deadlines are creeping up on me, but we're ready for tomorrow and ready for the next week, and it's pretty exciting to finally get it out there. And it's going to be, you can't please everyone, because even with the short film, there was a handful who loved it, there was a handful who hated it, and then it'll either switch or there'll always be some sort of shade of color that's not right for them. They'll nitpick anything. Oh, it's too yellow, or that spear should have looked like this. It should have been the alien coming out of the hand like the first movie. They'll all have opinions.
So I was also curious about if you can say anything about Jax, because you couldn't really see a whole lot of him in the short, but I was curious if he has those arms yet.
No, but you get a hint on why he would need them.
So do we see him get them?
No, I wanted to save that. What you do, excuse me, I'm cutting my teeth. What you do get to see is Kano get his metal plate and how he got that.
Okay.
So that's there. But I didn't want to do that and the arms, I want to save the arms and make a meal out of them. That would be cool to see the big bionic titanium arm on Michael Jai White, and see him use it would be pretty good. Yeah. A lot of visual effects though, because anything he punches, it's got to go flying in the direction.
Yeah, well, I remember there's a fatality too where he actually like tore a guy in half. Like,
Yeah.
I was curious if you could actually see that.
Yeah, the arm ripped. He basically just grabs both of your arms and
Yeah.
pulls them off. So yeah, that's pretty funny.
So just what would you like to say to anyone who's curious about the show, about why they should tune into Machinima on Tuesday?
Well, I think it's going to be good for any Mortal Kombat fan, and or if you're just a fan of the short film in general, because it's still going to have that dark, gritty tone. But they're really good stories, and they tell the big story of Mortal Kombat, which is gigantic. As you know, I mean, it spanned over 9 games. It's really big. And I think everyone's going to really like the characters. And it's going to be the first time that you see, Scorpion as a human and why he turned into the kind of specter from another realm. And you're going to see all that stuff. So I think fans will really get a good treat.